Would it look better if I sat up here? No, wouldn't. Get down, hun, get down. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can tell from the title of this video, today is going to be my kind of monthly favourites, although I don't really do these videos monthly, so this is just kind of my favourites that I've really been enjoying at the moment. Yeah, these products have been like accumulated over the course of the past few weeks, few months. Some of these are newer, some of these are older, so yeah. This is basically just going to be what I'm currently loving. I've got a bit of skin, I've got a bit of tan, I've got a bit of makeup, I've got a bit of tools, so I've got kind of like a nice mixture, I think. Oh, I need to put some more gloss on. I forgot. Just ate some salami, so my gloss probably came off. I think I'm going to go backwards today from what I would usually do and start off with the kind of like skincare-y and tools bits and then do makeup at the end. Let's do it. So the first favourite that I have to show you is from Clinique, which Clinique isn't really a brand which I love. I don't really kind of believe in a lot of their products because from what I kind of know, they use a lot of alcohol in their products, which I don't really like alcohol on my skin. It really kind of dries out my skin, and for my kind of skin type and texture, I tend to steer away from things which have alcohol in, which I think you should too, because alcohol is not good for your skin. It makes your skin feel really squeaky clean, but it will dry your skin out in the long run. So if you look at your skincare products, I don't know why this is turned into a skincare lesson right now, but if you look at your skincare products and the first or the second or the third ingredient in there is alcohol, then probably shouldn't be using that. And quite a lot of Clinique products have that. So anyway, let me just check if this one does. I haven't even bloody checked this one. This one doesn't say it has alcohol in, so that's good. Anyway, this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, and I'm not going to talk about this for too long because I feel like this is already such a hyped up product on the internet and everyone knows about it, everyone loves it, everyone uses it, but I have just, well, I say just, I started using this a few weeks ago and I just have to speak about it because it is bloody amazing. This product is like so good. So basically, if you don't know what this is a solid cleansing balm. What I kind of do is I scrape a bit out with my nail and I just use it straight onto my dry face with a full face of makeup on. I massage it all in. I can massage it into my lashes as well if I've got a lot of mascara on or eyeshadow, and then I basically just rinse it all off with water, and this gets like every scrap of makeup on. What did I just say? This gets like every scrap of makeup that you have on off. Why is that not sounding right? You know what I mean. It gets all your makeup off. It washes your face really well. If you tend to wear more heavy makeup, then you will really like this because it does literally get off everything that you want it to remove, and it doesn't really have a scent either, which I quite like because sometimes I find scents really like offensive, like too much, and they just annoy me. After a while, if they're really strong scented, then I just get annoyed at the smell. So it's good that this doesn't have a scent. This is about £16. I've had this for quite a few weeks now and it hasn't even nearly run out, and I use it pretty much every day. The days that I'm wearing makeup, I use it anyway. The days that I don't wear makeup, I do use a different cleanser because this is more of a makeup remover. After saying I wasn't going to talk about it much, I've literally been talking about it for 5 minutes, so moving on. The next skincare product that I bloody love, this is the face halo, and I actually bought these in a pack of 3, so I have 2 more that are in my bathroom, but this is a clean and dry one, so I thought I'd show you this one. This, if you don't know, is basically going to replace your kind of cotton pads or your flannels that you use. So basically you can actually just use this, if you just wet it, you can actually just use it with no makeup remover on it at all and literally just remove your makeup with water. Do that sometimes. Most of the time what I do is I go in with my Clinique though, and then I kind of rinse it off with this. But yeah, I really like this because when I'm being really lazy and I can't be bothered to like really kind of go in with like, you know, my Clinique and cleanse my skin, I literally just wet this and then I go back to bed. This is how lazy I am. I wet this, go back to bed, and then just literally take my makeup off while I'm lying in bed. So this is really good for like, you know, when you come in from a night out and you're like absolutely smashed, you want to take your makeup off but you don't even want to stand by the sink for more than like 2 seconds because you feel like you're gonna pass out. Probably shouldn't put this on my channel because this is literally what happens to me every time I go out. I literally just wet this, go to bed, and then literally take off my makeup while I'm completely smashed. Probably shouldn't put this on my channel because I know that young people watch my channel. Don't drink, people, it's bad for you. This is genuinely what happens to me when I go on a night out. I love this for just really quick and easy makeup removal. Long story short, it takes off your makeup really, really well. It replaces cotton pads, so you can use this on your eyelashes as well. I don't think I've even used cotton pads since I've had this. So yeah, it's a really good, innovative product. I believe that it's very sort of environmentally friendly, obviously, because it reduces the need for cotton pads. And if you haven't tried these, they're really, really good. I think they're about £12 for a pack of 3, and you just put them in the wash and literally just wash them when they get a little bit dirty. And then yeah, you've got a brand new makeup remover. Really, really love this one. Right, I'll just go into my next kind of like tool, and then we'll go on to some makeup and other bits. The next product that I want to talk to you about is the... what is this called? Oh my god, literally I've forgotten what this brand is called. Real Techniques. What is wrong with me today? This is the Real Techniques facial sponge. So I actually had one of these a long time ago when Real Techniques first launched their, I think it's called like the Miracle Complexion Sponge or something like that. I actually had one, but I didn't really like it because it was very kind of stiff, and I felt like it didn't really bounce my foundation into my skin the way I wanted it to. And I always just preferred to spend a little bit extra money and just get the typical beauty blender, which is the original version of all of these kind of dupe products, which are these sponges. I used the beauty blender for the longest time. The beauty blender is about £16, which is obviously very expensive for a sponge, but it would blend your foundation in and concealer like no other sponge would, so I didn't mind paying £16 for it. However, my best friend recently told me to buy this again because apparently Real Techniques kind of updated the quality of it, and now it is the squishiest, softest sponge. This is obviously damp because you're supposed to dampen your sponges a little bit before you use them. This is brilliant. It's literally like exactly the same as the beauty blender in terms of like how squishy and how easy it is to like blend your makeup. But what I really like about this one is it's flat, so it's got the flat end and then a pointy end. Unlike the beauty blender, which is complete like egg shaped, this one really just helps to blend your foundation really, really quickly. Then I just turn it over to blend my concealer under my eyes, and yeah, I think I picked this up for about £6, so it's obviously a lot cheaper than the beauty blender, and I really, really like this. I really think it is a good product. It's really inexpensive for the quality, and I just feel like now I have no reason to be buying the beauty blender because this literally works just as good, if not better. Yeah, really, really love this, and that's it really. That's all I have to say about it. It's just really, it's a really good sponge. If you're looking for a new sponge, buy this one. It's really, really good. The next product that I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to again really quickly run over because I actually spoke about this product in my last video that I just uploaded, which was my high-end dupes video. So if you haven't watched that video, then I'll link it in the description box below because that is where I talk about this product in a little bit more detail. But I just wanted to talk about it in this video as well because this has definitely been a favourite, a firm favourite ever since I purchased it. And these are the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover foundations. These have SPF 50 in them, which is like insane. They said to be broad spectrum and anti-pollution. The reason why I love these is mostly because the coverage is really beautiful. The wear on these is really, really long. It does last all day on my skin, and it's a really nice kind of natural, more dewy finish, and I feel good about wearing them because they've got the SPF. So obviously that's very, very good to wear SPF 50 on your face every single day. So I really, really like these. I've actually got both of these in more of my fake tan shade. So this is my fake tan shade for when I go really dark, and this is my fake tan shade for when it's just kind of wearing off a little bit. At the moment I have no fake tan on at all, so today I'm actually wearing a different foundation. But yeah, these are really, really, really good. I like to blend them with my little sponge, and yeah, that's it really. I just really, really enjoy Maybelline foundations in general actually. I feel like from the drugstore, Maybelline are my favourite brand for foundations because I love the Superstay, and this is brilliant as well now. So yeah, can't say enough good things about these. I absolutely love it. Right, so my next favourite is actually an eyeshadow palette. What the frig was that? I think there's someone at my door, BRB. Right guys, sorry about that, I'm back. I was literally just gone for like a whole hour because I literally ordered the whole world to my house yesterday. Did it all next day delivery. I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. Did it all next day delivery, so it all just came all at once. So my postman was literally like, what the fuck have you been doing? So yeah, I just tried it all on, and I'm just wearing a new top. Hope you don't mind because it's a new top, and I just thought I'd wear it. So we had an outfit change, we've had a little break. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't really know where I got up to, so I'm just going to start again. My next favourite that I have to show you is actually an eyeshadow palette. So I literally have so many eyeshadow palettes, I can't even tell you. I have so many. I was just one of those people that used to just buy like literally every single new launch of eyeshadow that ever came out because I loved eyeshadow so much, and I still do. But I've now got to the point where I'm stopping myself from buying eyeshadow palettes just because I have so many and I don't ever use them. However, I have realised that I have one favourite eyeshadow palette that I always use and I always go back to, and if I don't know what I want to do with my eye makeup and I'm just like, oh, like I need to do my eyes but I don't know what I want to do and I don't know what palette to use and I'm uninspired, the palette that I always gravitate to is this one from Lottie London. This is the Tweely palette that she came out with quite a while ago now, and this is actually limited edition, but I believe it is still available on ASOS. It's about £9 or £10, and honestly I would really recommend it because it is such a good versatile palette. So this is what it looks like here. You have a whole row of matte shades at the top and then a whole row of shimmers along the bottom, and I personally just find that this palette has everything that I personally will ever need to do my eyeshadow. Quite often recently I've been enjoying a really kind of like more matte brown eye, in which case I've been loving using these kind of shades along the top here, which are the more matte ones. And then if I do want to add a little bit of shimmer, there's some beautiful shades in this palette. It just blends so beautifully, so easily. It takes me 2 seconds to do my eyes, and yeah, I can't say enough good things about this palette, and I think it says a lot that this is the one I always gravitate to because I have so many. And if you are looking for a new eyeshadow palette that's just going to give you loads of variation and it's not too expensive but still really good quality, this is the one you need. Honestly, it's amazing. My next favourite is a MAC lipstick, and I love MAC lipsticks. I think that they are some of the best out there. Next door to Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury and MAC are kind of like on par with my favourite kind of lipsticks in general. The only reason why buying MAC lipsticks puts me off nowadays is because they still test on animals, and I just think, why do you have to still be tested on animals? It just really puts me off of the brand in general. But this lipstick I've actually had for years, so obviously I'm going to carry on wearing it considering I've purchased it, although the fact that they test on animals does put me off of buying from the brand kind of in the future. However, this shade is literally like my perfect nude shade. This is Honey Love by MAC, which is a matte formula, but it's just a perfect kind of beigey nude. It's not too pale where it really washes you out and makes you look ill. It's just that beautiful kind of easy to wear nude. I gravitate towards this again when I don't know what I want to do with my makeup. I gravitate towards this lipstick and that palette, and I always love the way my makeup turns out when I use the both of them. I like to use this a lot with my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, or even the Super Size Me lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. That combo is literally like my favourite. So yeah, this has been like my favourite lipstick choice for the last few weeks or months. It's just a really beautiful formula as well. I find it doesn't really dry out my lips. I just really like this. It's really long lasting as well. It's a really nice one. My last kind of makeup favourite is actually from Charlotte Tilbury as well, Shock Horror. I know I post so much shit about Charlotte Tilbury and we're all bored of it. Well, I'm not bored of it because I actually work for the brand. I don't know if I've ever said that on my channel before, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but I do actually work for Charlotte Tilbury, which is why I have so many of their products, and I feel like I post a lot of stuff on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, it is maggieann.n. If you want to follow me, you really should, because well, actually you shouldn't. My Instagram's really dead. I need to actually work on that. But if you follow me on Instagram, if you watch my stories, you will see that I work for Charlotte Tilbury. So just putting that out there. I've said it now on my channel. I don't think I've said it before, but yeah, I don't get paid to say anything that I say online about Charlotte Tilbury. I don't, the brand doesn't tell me to post anything on YouTube or Instagram about the brand. I choose what I like to say, and yeah, I don't even know if they know about me doing this on YouTube, but yeah, a recent favourite for me that I've found I really love, and I didn't actually fall in love with this product when I very first used it, but now I've kind of come to actually love it, and it's become one of my favourite blushes of all time. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush. I did a whole video on the Pillow Talk collection on my channel. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it in the description box below. This blush is literally, for me, my perfect blusher shade. It's not too pink, it's not too dark, it's got the little highlight section in the middle well, which is really nice for giving your skin a glow. But I personally just really love this shade for my skin tone anyway, and even when I'm tanned, when I've got fake tan on, I do tend to gravitate towards this blush as well. So yeah, overall I just really love this blush. I find that these Charlotte Tilbury blushes just are my favourite from any brand. Again, I'm not biased in any way, shape or form, but I just feel like the texture is really smooth. They're pigmented enough to get a good colour payoff, but they're not too pigmented where they go on the cheeks like very strong and you have sort of nightmare trying to blend it out. They're just beautiful. They are expensive. They're £30. They're definitely worth it in my opinion. So yeah, that is my favourite blush for the last few weeks. So my last favourite is actually a fake tan, because obviously, as I've said about a million times in this video, I do like to fake tan quite a lot, and yeah, I do use fake tan regularly. I'm actually about to tan after this video. This is the Bondi Sands 1 Hour Express Tanning Foam, and this stuff is brilliant. This gives me such a nice colour. This will bring me to such a beautiful but natural fake tan shade. It's got kind of enough olive undertone where it makes it look natural, but it's also quite a warm tan, so it does make you look quite golden and quite sort of like sun-kissed. And I just personally really love how sort of like dark this gets me, but also the actual colour that it gets me as well. I find that some tans make me go really dark, but then the actual colour is a bit off. It's a bit too orange or it's a bit too green. This one has a really nice mixture of the both. I tend to put it on for about 3 hours and then wash it off, because 3 hours is, they say, like the maximum that you can leave it on for. Sometimes I leave it on for like 5 though. I want to be super dark, but today I'm probably going to leave it on for about 3 hours. The actual tan probably lasts me about 5 days, maybe 4 or 5 days before it starts going a bit dodgy. Then I have to kind of exfoliate myself and then move on to the next layer. Can't say enough good things about this. The only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that it's a very quick dry and fake tan, so you have to work in small sections quite quickly. It does dry extremely fast. It is a little bit tricky to work with in that sense, but other than that, it is a brilliant tan, brilliant colour. It doesn't really smell too bad either. It's just a really nice tan. I think it's about £18, so it's a little bit cheaper than my usual Saint-Tropez one that I love. It's just a bloody brilliant tan. If you're looking for a new tan, this one is your one. Right, so that is pretty much it, guys. That is all I have to show you for my favourites at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do like these kind of style videos where I show you my favourite products, then do let me know, because I can definitely start filming them a little bit more regularly, but I just don't know if you guys actually want to see them or if they're boring. Let me know by liking or disliking the video. Either way, I don't really mind. If you did enjoy the video, then please be sure to give it a like, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.